Hey, how's it going? It's Mozart Gabriel, also known as Ugly Pie. I'm here in New Mexico, my dad's studio, as you can see. I'm here visiting for, some family time, and I want to show you some of the art process of what it's like to make some of the artwork. Now, these are usually the 4 colors that I end up using all the time. And I chose these colors being from New Mexico, seeing that these were the colors that I grew up in, being from Taos and spending time in Canyon de Chelly, and also my dad being from Gallup. And it also kind of came subconsciously through the times when I was drinking a lot at the Matador. My art career started at the Matador here in Santa Fe, New Mexico. And during that time, I was failed as a filmmaker, graduating from Vancouver Film School, wanting to be a filmmaker, wanting to apply myself all the time. And it was tough. It was tough to try to make independent films. I never, ever wanted to be a part of Hollywood or the industry. Filmmaking for me has always been about art. And that always came from being raised watching a lot of David Lynch. David Lynch was a huge inspiration for me. And a lot of this work continues to be very inspired through meditation and subconscious. So I usually like to work in a big bulk. We're gonna start off with these small paintings of 12. And it's all pretty quick because you have to just kind of trust the naturalness of it. So I'll choose whatever. There's no real process to it. I'll just splash it like this. Sometimes we add a little too much and I get intimidated. Like for me right there, that's scary. For me right there, that's scary. But you can always change things around later. Looks like this series is going to be a little bit more darker than I want it to be, but that's going to be okay. And here we go. Alrighty. Now, we have to be quick about it because the longer we let it sit in, these will stay. So we just get a regular water bottle and we just spray it down. Now, I'll let it sit for a little bit and I'll think to myself. It's also very important to keep in mind that the leveling of it all. This one's tilted because of this table. I'm not one of those people who has to be a perfectionist. I love the accidentalness and rule breaking of art. There's a bunch of dust things and sometimes that can add to a lot of the art. So you have to make sure that everything's kind of looking the way that you want it. For me, I can see right here that it's a little dark, but you can actually see that there's also a face coming out through here, and then the back part of it that could be maybe a hairstyle, There's the neck, and then this would be kind of the portrait of, maybe the Pueblo man, and then I can make a good, nice potsy in a bun. This one for me would probably be difficult, but it might be an insect. I'm seeing the 2 eyes and then the mouth. Right here is another portrait with the jaw, the brain, maybe coming up with creative ideas. And then this one right here, I can tell from your perspective that this is a skull. Maybe it's a fly skull. This one I'm struggling on. I have no idea what this is about. And then this one, I probably can figure it out later. And then this one, I could probably figure that out later. You don't want to add more water to any of this because if you do, it starts to get really muddy and you just want it to be able to trust in the process of it all. And the most important thing is that, when people ask how long does it take to make a painting like this, I usually say 34 years. I'm 34 years old. It's everything that I've been through in my subconscious. It's everything that I've experienced in my own life. I have to just trust into what I see. These are portals into things that I usually forget about. this is me entering into the dream world. And I've loved doing that process. I don't like to think too hard on them. But it's also where I'm at as an artist right now. I think my technical ability is not incredibly advanced, but I love the innocence that I'm at right now. I love the childness that I'm at right now. I mean, that's always been very healing, and grabbing to go into your past is always such a beautiful process. But we'll have to come back and I'll show you how the line work is all done later. Thank you.